What if I told you a man with no clear business empire managed to enter the world of presidents, princes, and billionaires? A man who owned a private island, traveled in elite circles, and built connections that most CEOs only dream of. Was Jeffrey Epstein a self-made financial genius, or something far more calculated hiding behind wealth and influence? Welcome to 02 Billion, where we decode power, money, influence, and the untold stories behind global elites. Today's story isn't just about one man. It's about how wealth can open doors, how influence can silence questions, and how mystery can build a legend. This is the rise, the connections, and the scandal surrounding Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1953. He didn't come from extreme wealth or political royalty. In fact, his early life looked relatively ordinary. Yet somehow, over time, he transitioned from a college dropout into a figure operating among the ultra-rich. That transformation alone sparked curiosity, because his path to power never followed a clear blueprint. He briefly worked as a teacher before moving into the world of finance. That shift changed everything. Epstein claimed to manage money for billionaires, specializing in tax strategies and complex financial structures. But here's the mystery: very few details about his financial operations were ever fully transparent. Unlike Wall Street moguls, he avoided publicity while building elite connections. By the 1990s and early 2000s, Epstein's social circle became extraordinary. He was seen with powerful business leaders, politicians, academics, and even royalty. Photos and flight logs later fueled public curiosity. How did one private financier build relationships across so many influential networks? Influence like that isn't accidental, it's engineered. His properties reflected extreme wealth. A Manhattan mansion, a private jet, luxury estates, and a private island in the Caribbean. The lifestyle projected billionaire status. But unlike tech founders or hedge fund managers, Epstein's wealth source remained unusually opaque. In a world obsessed with transparency and brand building, his secrecy stood out. In 2008, everything shifted. Epstein faced legal charges related to serious criminal allegations. The case resulted in a controversial plea deal that drew heavy criticism. Many questioned how someone facing such accusations received what appeared to be a lenient agreement. Public trust began to fracture, and suspicion intensified. For years after that plea deal, Epstein remained relatively low profile, yet still connected within elite circles. That raised uncomfortable questions. How does someone recover socially after such serious accusations? The answer often lies in power networks, reputation management, and the silence that influence can buy. In 2019, new federal charges brought the case back into global headlines. Media coverage exploded. This was no longer a quiet legal matter. It became an international scandal. The story dominated news cycles and forced institutions to respond. Powerful names distanced themselves quickly, reshaping narratives overnight. Epstein died in jail in 2019 while awaiting trial in what was officially ruled a suicide. His death triggered widespread speculation and countless theories online. The lack of a full trial meant many questions remained unanswered. For the public, uncertainty became fuel for mistrust. The bigger question wasn't just about one man, it was about systems. How do elite networks function? How does money create access? And how can secrecy operate inside high society? Epstein's story became symbolic, representing the intersection of wealth, influence, and unanswered accountability. In the end, Jeffrey Epstein's legacy isn't one of business innovation or entrepreneurial brilliance. It's a cautionary tale about power without transparency. Whether viewed as a wealthy financier or a master manipulator of influence, his story forces us to confront a deeper truth. In the world of billionaires, access is currency, and secrets can be the most valuable asset of all.